On Wednesday, the House Judiciary Committee heard testimony from former Hunter Biden business associate Tony Bobulinski. That's this fella here, regarding Hunter Biden's business dealings and allegations of criminal behavior and corruption against President Joe Biden. In the clip that has gone viral all over the internet, to no surprise, during the proceedings and during Mr. Bobulinski's testimony, he came under pretty fierce attack by the Democrats. Of most note, and which has gone viral over the internet, was an exchange with New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, in which she stated that RICO is not a crime. Let's watch, shall we?
Your testimony today that you personally witnessed President Joe Biden commit a crime.
I believe the fact that he was sitting with me while I was putting together a business deal.
Did you witness the president commit a crime? Is it your testimony today?
Yes.
And what crime have you witnessed?
How much time do I have to go through it?
It is simple. You name the crime. Did you watch him steal something?
Corruption statutes, RICO and conspiracy.
What is it? What is the crime, sir? Specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime.
I just don't have any words. But let's hear how she backs up this claim.
It is a category. What is the
It's a category of crimes that you're then charged
You
under
have charges.
a long 100
You
list
have
of
charges. Sir, please
Want me to name the exact statute under RICO?
Yes.
Well, it's funny. In this committee room, everyone's not here. There's over 18
All right, sir. I reclaim my time.
lawyers that went to law school.
I reclaim my time.
You guys
okay,
to
thank
define
you,
the
sir. I
statute
reclaim my
under
time.
That is one of our sitting U.S. Congress people who wants someone who is coming forth with allegations of criminal behavior to be able to cite a specific statute that is being violated as if he's an attorney himself. Well, let's take a look. Tony Bobulinski, Hunter Biden's business partner from Forbes. Bobulinski was an energy executive and a Navy veteran who briefly worked with Hunter Biden in 2017 on a company called Sinohawk. And there doesn't seem to be much else. I've done some searches on him and there isn't much else on his bio. I'm sure, however, that if he was an attorney, that would be one of the first things they would note. That he is an attorney and also a business associate, former business associate of Hunter Biden's. But there's been no mention in anything that what little I've been able to find on this man, which is really just what's in this Forbes article. So he's not an attorney himself, first of all. Second of all, if you call the police and you say somebody has stolen from me or somebody hit me, they're not going to say to you, what is the specific statute that was violated? That's not the job of the accuser. It's the job of the government official that the accuser is reporting the alleged crime to. They're supposed to make that determination. In other words, it's AOC's job, not Bobulinski's job, to determine what statute the allegations fit under, if they fit under. It's not him. It's not for him to have the final say, and it's not his job to say what the specific statute is. And the statute, by the way, the U.S. RICO statute, is this long, and these are just the sections of this act. This thing's huge, and a citizen is supposed to know exactly which one of these the actions fall under. So, anyhow, the internet went ablaze, and of course, AOC got deservedly mocked. My favorite is this one from the Babylon Bee. AOC says RICO not a crime. He's the guy who delivers her food. But on a more serious note, which the exchange may have distracted from, Congressman Byron Donalds presented basically an answer to her question, or evidence at least to answer her question. So let's take a listen, shall we?
Now, to the money flow, because this is where the rubber meets the road. On August 3rd, they actually stipulate through WhatsApp text messages the exact stipulations of the deal. On August 4th, $100,000 is wired into Owasco PC from CEFC Infrastructure. Mr. Chairman, I want to submit for the record a portion of the bank statement for the time period August 3rd of 2017 to August 31, 2017, stipulating $100,000 going from CEFC into the bank account of Hunter Biden through Owasco PC.
Without objection, so ordered.
On August 8th, 4 days later, $5 million is then transferred from the Northern International Capital account of $5 million to Hudson West III. Hudson West III is a bank account controlled by Hunter Biden and Mr. Gong Wang, a.k.a. Kevin Dong, who is a CEFC associate. That money comes from the Northern International Capital bank account that is tied to the CCP. Mr. Chairman, I want to submit for the record the bank statement demonstrating that transfer.
Without objection, so ordered.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, I just want to chime in for a second. So this is what you would call bringing the receipts. Okay, these aren't just allegations. This isn't apparently doctored evidence. They have actual documentary evidence that they're presenting here.
On August 8th, the same time period, there is a wire transfer of $400,000 to Owasco PC from the Hudson West III bank account. That $400,000, Mr. Chairman, I have the transfer records in the bank accounts from the August time period. I want to submit that for the record.
Without objection, so ordered.
Now, here's where the fun stuff comes in, everybody, and I got a minute to do it, so we're going to get this done. On August 14, there is $150,000 that is transferred from Owasco PC, which is controlled by Hunter Biden, to Lion Hall Group, which is controlled by James Biden. I have the records here, Mr. Chairman, of the $150,000 that has gone to Lion Hall Group from Owasco PC. I want to submit that for the record.
Without objection, so ordered.
On August 28th, and I believe we have a screenshot for everybody in the room. On August 28th, Mr. Chairman, we have the withdrawal ticket from Lion Hall Group that is signed by Sarah Biden, who is the wife of Jim Biden, for $50,000 to withdraw from Lion Hall Group. I want to submit that withdrawal receipt for the record.
Without objection, so ordered.
That's not the end of the story. Hang on.
On September 3rd, on August 28th, actually, Mr. Chairman, we have the deposit reference into Sarah Jones Biden's account on the same day she withdrew it from Lion Hall. I want to submit that.
Without objection, to ordered.
Last document. On September 3rd, 2007, from Sarah Biden's own personal account, there is a check that is written to Joseph Robinette Biden, Jr., the President of the United States today, for $40,000, signed loan repayment. A loan repayment, by the way, that Joe Biden's own personal accountant, Mr. Eric Schwerin, has no record for.
Did you hear that? $40,000 check. Says loan repayment, and the President of the United States' own accountant, a man who has been in government as an elected official for 4 decades, well, almost 5 decades now. He's been president, he's been vice president, he's been a senator. I don't think he ever served as a congressman, but I know he's been a senator since the 1980s. And this man doesn't understand the importance of keeping proper records. Do you really believe that, ladies and gentlemen?